Back again. I told you I was going to be doing a couple of reviews today, so this is the second one. I feel like I should be talking a little bit more like a gentleman though, because it's Sherlock OHMS that I'm reviewing for you now. So leave that alone for now with the stupid voices. But yeah, Sherlock OHMS. I'd got these on Vendors Day, which is a thing that happens on Facebook vape groups. You get discounts, you get competitions and all this sort of thing. And I'd come across this Sherlock OHMS, and wow. They've got their own site, Sherlock OHMS. They've got some really good juices on there. They've got 3 in the Sherlock OHMS range, which is the Baker Street Broth, which I'm going to review for you today, Mrs. Hudson's Supper, and Bohemian Scandal. And then they've got 3 Puffin Dragons, which I ended up getting one of those as well. The Puffin Dragons ones are Dragon Punch, which is the one that I've got, Dragon Blizzard, and Dragon Fizz. I just got the Punch for now because it kind of sounded a bit like Street Fighter, Hadouken. Yeah, I first of all I have to say I'm really excited about these 3 juices. Absolutely amazing, perfect. Can't get enough of them. They've become like easily the Bohemian Scandal and the Baker Street Broth, two all-day vapes. I've got the Bohemian Scandal in here, and I've got the Baker Street Broth in here. Absolutely fantastic. I don't think I can pick between them, to be honest. These are the 2 where this is slightly sweeter, this is slightly fruitier. If I could vape them both together all day long, I'd be a happy man. Yeah, sorry, let's get on with the review. So the first one is Baker Street Broth, and this is their site description says this is their signature e-liquid, sweet vanilla custard juice with hints of biscuit that will leave you reordering the next bottle before you finish your first. I'm actually on the website right now, about to try and reorder another bottle of it to see if I've got enough money. Because it's so good. It's so good. Like, I thought the Cosmic Fogs Milk and Honey was good, but this is like another level. This is, I mean, yeah, just it's like custard creams, but better. Like, so much better. The sweet vanilla, the biscuits. It says a hint of biscuit is definitely biscuit. You're getting creamy biscuit flavour all the way through, start to finish. One of my favourite purchases I've made so far, and I bought these. I haven't had as many free samples sent out. I have from a couple of other different companies, and not actually asked these guys for any free samples at all. I've just literally bought straight from the site, and really glad I did. Like, really glad I did. And it's a it's a wow. It's a really wow. It's one I couldn't leave alone. I think it's a 30ml bottle, and I've gone through pretty much half of it in maybe a couple of days, and that's like trying other juices as well. The Bohemian Scandal again, nearly half a bottle gone, and that's like that's saying something out of 30ml bottles when you're trying other juices and you're doing them for reviews, and you're going back just to the same thing just to get that flavour and get that really nice taste. They do them in, I think the only size at the minute I can see for the Baker Street Broth is a 30ml, but they do the strengths. Let me just check on that. So you've got 0, 3, 6 and 12 milligram. I'm on 6 at the minute. And the PG-VG mix is either 50-50 or 90 VG. So, either big cloud chasing or plenty of flavour, whichever one you're going to go for. Me personally, love the flavour, so 50-50. Yeah, I can't get enough of this. I really can't. It's such a good, tasty, sweet vape. Definitely what I'm looking for an all day vape. So like it says, you'll be reordering your next ball before you finish the first. Definitely going to be doing that. Yeah, so Bohemian Scandal. Site description is a blast of ripe strawberries with lashings of rich cream, a very nice e-liquid. Quite a plain description, I thought, for that. Didn't mind it so much because I like strawberries and cream. I've tried a couple where they've been quite nice, quite kind of Campino-y, like a sweet sort of sugary kind of taste, whereas this is very much I'd say like a really sort of full, fruity strawberry vape. Ripe strawberries, definitely, but it's more like a jammy kind of strawberry, like a thick sort of fruity strawberry with the creaminess to that. Perfect, perfect strawberry flavour. And again, some of these can be hit and miss. Some of them can be overly sweet. Some of them you're not going to get enough of the flavour from. No steeping with these whatsoever. These are just straight in my tanks. And I've tried them in the dripper as well. I don't think there's much of a difference, in my opinion, in the flavours. Maybe with the Kangtech, with it not being, in my opinion, maybe the greatest of coils. But in the Atlantis, there was very little flavour between the dripper and the actual tank. So 100%, try these. You go on the site, go on the Facebook page, check it out. Absolutely brilliant stuff to try, and I'm sure for some of you it'll be all day vape material. You'll just be there, and you won't be able to leave it alone. The 3 Puffin Dragons ones, like I say, there's Dragon Punch, Dragon Blizzard, and Dragon Fizz. I went with the Dragon Punch just because that for me was the nicer sounding out of all the 3 of them. Not to say the others don't sound nice, but that was just one that I really wanted to try first. I'd probably definitely be ordering the other 2 and doing a review on them, as well as there is Mrs. Hudson's Supper for Sherlock OHMS, which is a cinnamon cake. And I've never really been a fan of sort of cinnamon for a long time, but that's something that I've come into now as I've gotten a little bit older. I love my my cinnamony stuff now. It's so that's going to be something I'll probably go for that and the other 2 Puffin Dragons next time. Definitely something I will try, and as well as more of the Baker Street Broth. So yeah, the Dragon's Punch is a rich blend of strawberry, fresh peach, and mouth-watering dragon fruit. Very refreshing e-liquid, and again a very sort of a plain kind of description for it, but they don't need to wow you with the descriptions, I don't think, because the juices speak for themselves. Dragon fruit can be a little bit sort of off-putting for some people because it's a little bit of one of those exotic kind of fancy sort of fruits. But the strawberry and the fresh peach just blend so well with it. It's a really, again, a kind of I would say like a fruit drink, like a fruit punch kind of flavour to it, rather than the sort of the richness that you're getting from the Bohemian Scandal. You're getting this kind of like really sort of complex kind of like undertones and overtones of different flavours. I don't have that in a tank in a minute because I had that in the Kangtech before I put my Bohemian Scandal in. But very much like a fruit punch on steroids kind of thing, where you get in sort of, rather than a blast of sugary sweetness, you get in these really sort of nice different flavours, still very sweet. Very much a tongue lingerer, really exceptional flavours. These guys done some perfect work on these flavours. If I could shake the hand through via the old internet of goodness, then I would do. Because this is perfect stuff. Can't really sort of sing the praises more, to be honest. And I do like trying all my different juices. They are a homemade company. They're a British company, and I've got to say, as much as I like the Cosmic Fog, they're premium American juice, and a lot of the time you're paying for that. These guys are a little bit more on the expensive side as well, but I don't mind that so much. I'm enjoying the fact that, you know, it's you can buy it off the internet. You don't have to go to a brick and mortar, as people call them, or a vape shop. You know, a very quick delivery time, and yeah, the site's easy to navigate. It's well worth a go. 100% well worth a go. So we'll leave you with that. Leave you with that review. I may be back to do one more. See how much time I've got for today. But there we are. You take it easy, Veeps.